You want to make sure you watch this entire video because I have multiple things to show you why this was fabricated. Like we have the original source of the audio, and I don't know what kind of audio, like what modification he made to the audio. There's multiple things you could have done. You can add reverb. You can do all kinds of things to make audio sound like it's outside, though I think maybe he just held the audio at a distance and made it sound like it was outside and he just breathed over it.
Stop it! Leave me alone!
In this particular test, I'm not going to spend all day long trying to figure out which audio modification he used, but this one is reverb and low pass filter. What is up, iCkEdMeL? And we have to talk about some things with regards to Joseph Morris, a YouTuber that came out with some audio yesterday that he claimed a neighbor released. I didn't want to have to like talk about this or get into this, but this is pretty despicable. Okay, what happened here yesterday? And the reason I feel like we need to talk about this, and I got to take you through multiple things. You're going to have to watch this whole video. And he's done this before. It's not the first time. With the Gabby Petito case and Brian Laundrie, where he took old video and put it out as new. And the one of the big gripes that I have about this, doing this on this case, is that one, people could be watching this guy's videos, thinking it's real, calling police, calling FBI, blowing up the tip line because of this supposed fake audio. Not only was the audio taken from somewhere else and put out as the neighbor released this audio, this article that he has here was fabricated. He edited the HTML, typed up what he wanted to say, and then played the audio behind it. Now, let me play this short clip here.
I don't know if you can hear it. I'm going to loop it over and over again.
So stop it, leave me alone. Those are the two audio clips, right? Now, this took a lot of effort from people on my Discord server. Lisa Mo, Mane, I think Diggs this morning was helping out. Multitude of people helping out and looking in. And I think other people on the internet as well. So I'm not trying to leave anybody out. But so we have the raw audio. Okay, so the raw audio, check this out.
Stop it!
Stop it. The other thing now, leave me alone. Same exact thing. The only difference is his audio seems to have some sort of modification on there where it's either, I think it's either audio filtered to make it sound like it's outside, or he's playing this on another device outside or somewhere, and it's actually him just breathing on the phone. Now, the source of the audio, that's a whole nother thing. If you go online and you look up, I have to give like a huge warning on this. Don't go watch it yourself unless you're prepared, because it's like a woman that seems to be having this domestic violence situation going on, and her and some guy are screaming, and the guy hits her. It looks like she starts bleeding. And that's where this audio comes from. If you look up Jewel Ranted live stream takes a turn, you can find that audio. And thank you, Lisa, for finding that and sending that information to me. Now, there's a whole thing that's weird with that couple as well, because I've seen multiple videos from that couple that looks like it's either fabricated or they're trying to put on a show. It's very weird. Maybe that'll be a whole nother topic. So one more time, I'm going to do the audio, and then we'll get to the next point. Stop it. Now to the next point of lying and fabrication. So he has this article here, right? Daily Mail article, clearly. And this whole part here is fabricated. And I can tell you why. I have a multitude of reasons why. People from Discord, people from the Twitter community, they've reached out to the reporter that wrote this article. They tagged the reporter. They tagged the Daily Mail here. They tagged Joseph Morris, which I hear Joseph Morris on Twitter. Now he's blocking anybody that questions him about this article and the authenticity of the audio. And so this person here replied and tagged Daily Mail, wondering if you can enlighten inquiring minds as to whether this highlighted piece was originally part of your article. Seems suspect to me as I read the article online and never seen this highlighted part. Looks odd, like it's tampered with, to be honest. Guy that wrote the article replies back, yes. Fake news, yes, tampered. Another thing, I went and pulled up the article as well myself. I pulled up the exact portion that this guy has, where it says Moscow Chief Police attends, and it has this whole thing. You can pause it and go back and forth if you want. This whole part here does not exist. What I suspect this guy did was on this second line here, he added the first line. So if you go back here, you see on his fabrication, these two parts, the victims and the three women, that's combined together. It's supposed to be separate on the original article. He combines them together in the second line, and then he replaces the first line with the fake information that he wanted to put in. So I'm going to show you what this guy did. I've seen this many times online. I watch these YouTubers that expose scammers, and what these scammers will do is they'll edit the HTML on a website on the person's computer. So you're not actually changing what the website says. You're only changing it on your end locally through the web browser. So let me show you. So you click here, right? I'm going to modify the second line here, and I'm going to add the first line like this guy did, right? So you go to right click, inspect, and then on the line that's highlighted, you right click and you hit edit as HTML. And here you have the line, the text line of what this guy, what the article says. And so I'm going to add the first line like this person did, Joseph. Okay. Come here, add in the line, put a little space. And let's see. Now look what it says. Okay. The first line added to the second line. Now here, I'm going to inspect this one and modify this, right? Joseph Morris, combine the first and second line. Then you go back under HTML, inspect, edit, and you can put in whatever you want. Joseph Morris makes up audio for clicks and views on for deceased victims. Change it. Boom. I put it. I messed up there. I put a T, but you get what I'm saying. First and second line combined. You modify the first line and you add in whatever you want, and then you do this little audio crap. Make a well, he didn't. I don't even think that guy got as many views as he thought he was gonna get. I'm gonna show you what this guy did with the Brian Laundrie thing too. I don't want to waste my entire Saturday making a video on this person, but honestly, it's despicable what this person is doing. I don't even know how to describe it. Desperate, but also it shows somebody's character, that you have no kind of integrity, no morality. You're willing to do whatever. You're willing to scrape the bottom of the barrel to make shit up just to get views. And you don't have to do that. You can just cover the story and you'll do fine. But you're creating and fabricating stuff. And the thing I learned about liars, every time you tell a liar and you call out a liar, all they do is get better, because some of these people don't change because it's in their character. All they do is improve. So this guy now went to lengths, a little bit further now this time. Who knows what he's going to do next time? People like this are dangerous because who knows what kind of lies he'll make up on anybody he doesn't like. He'll make up an article on you and change the words. He'll grab audio from any other place and say, hey, you did this. Hey, you're doing that. Hey, you're hitting somebody. You're beating somebody. And he'll just put some audio from anywhere. This guy will make up anything. If you're willing to do this on 4 people that were murdered, an unsolved case, if you're willing to literally potentially interfere with an investigation, if you're literally willing to take resources away, because now who knows how many people called into the tip line. Now cops maybe have to investigate this. Is this real or not? Now you potentially have people going after this neighbor guy that multiple articles reported on, but he never released any kind of audio. Now people can start stalking this guy, harassing him, searching him down because of this thing that you made up. Now this guy, thank you. Mo put this together for me. We only need to watch the first portion of this video. People have exposed this guy on this before too. With Brian Laundrie, This guy put out a video saying that Brian Laundrie's Instagram live temporarily went live for a couple of seconds and he was on a boat. The internet went crazy.
There was another rumor floating around that he appeared on Instagram Live accidentally for 2 to 3 seconds and viewers saw water as if he were on a boat. And that's the real reason why the FBI called off the investigation into Florida Wildlife Refuge.
The actual video. It's an older video. And I think Riley Lively is the one that exposed this and found out this whole situation. This is the real video. This is this guy's MO. He goes, looks up other videos, adds it to news stories, and makes it a part of the story so he can have some sort of exclusive for views. Dude, like, I don't even know what else to say without, and I'm being nice and I'm being polite. This is me being polite because it's just disgusting because you're giving, I mean, honestly, the YouTube community has a bad day already, but you're making it worse, you know? And so I don't know. I thought it was really important to come out with this video because who knows if there's other people out there he's lied on, who knows what other stories this guy just fabricates and literally makes things up. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing that people need to put energy on if they're going to try to call out something for being fake. That's fake.